Exploramos Miami de una forma fácil y divertida con el Big Bus Tour. Este autobús turístico de 2 pisos te permite recorrer algunos de los lugares más icónicos de la ciudad, mientras disfrutas de vistas increíbles y aprendes sobre su historia. Durante el recorrido pasamos por zonas famosas como Miami Beach, Brickell, Little Havana y muchos lugares más, cada uno con su propio estilo, cultura y energía. Si estás visitando Miami por primera vez, el Big Bus Tour es una excelente manera de conocer la ciudad, descubrir lugares interesantes y obtener vistas panorámicas desde la parte superior del autobús. Acompáñame en este recorrido por Miami y descubre algunos de sus rincones más famosos.
Florida has 67 counties. Miami-Dade, one of them. Population of Miami-Dade County, 2.8 million people. 69% of that speak Spanish as a first language. It is that bad. Tourists, when they come, they say, is it my impression that everybody here in Miami speaks Spanish? And I'm like, yeah, 69%. So guys, I'm gonna begin by telling you about the building I show you guys. That building that's going to be looking like weird, that's a Waldorf Astoria Residences. It's a building that needs no introduction. Very fancy, expensive Waldorf Astoria. 100 floors. The one on the left, 49 floors. So right now this building is about 50 something, 57 probably. No, it's halfway through. It's going to be for many years to come the tallest building in Miami, Waldorf Astoria Residences. Now guys, I want you to look to your left now. The tower lit up in red, that's Freedom Tower. At the time it was built, 1925, Freedom Tower used to be the tallest building in Miami, 78 meters, 255 feet. Used to be called News Building because it was the headquarters for Miami Daily News, the most important newspaper at the time. The building was inspired by the Bell Cathedral, by the tower, the bell tower of Seville's cathedral, the city of Seville in Andalusia, Spain. That building was inspired by that. On the right hand side, the round white building, that's Casella Center. That's a sports and entertainment arena where the 3 times NBA champions, Miami, play basketball. Concerts happened there in the last few months. Lady Gaga, Lipa, Billie Eilish, and many others have had concerts in the arena. Now in front of you guys you see big arches. Those big arches, do not ask me for those. Just because I'm gonna tell about them when we come back from Miami Beach later. Now, for now, I want you to look to the left. This corner coming up, it's very interesting looking building. That's the Scorpion Tower. David Beckham has a unit on floor 59. And now guys, we're heading towards Miami Beach. Port of Miami has a capacity up to 13 ships on any given day. During the winter time, so right now for us, it's the high season. And on any given day, these days, Saturdays, Sundays, you see 9 connecting to the Causeway. And then there is another island, and I'm going to show you this that has no bridge connecting to the Causeway or the mainland. It is very exclusive. and it is called Fisher Island. It has nothing to do with fishing. It's named after Carl Fisher, Miami pioneer. And about 800 people only live in the island. That's it, that island. When we come back, I'm gonna tell you guys about some of the celebrities that have houses there in Star Island. So guys, welcome to Miami Beach. Now I want you to look at the building here on the right, the first one, tall building. That was opened in 2005. Jennifer Lopez at the time bought a unit on the top floor. She had been separated from P. Diddy, and I used to joke that from there, from the top floor, she could see P. Diddy's house in the island. Famous Spanish singer Julio Iglesias' house for $30 million, and he raised it to build a helipad. Now guys, look on the left-hand side. Right here, see the art installation, 2 palm trees, all colorful, and the beach ball. Remember the video I showed you, Romero Brito? That's his art. And the lady bought a $4,800 piece of art that Apple just to smash it in front of his face. And that video went viral back in 2020. Romero Brito, by the way, he has an empire here, man. If you go to a water park or you go to a stadium, you will see Brito's art installations. I've seen Brito's art installation in the White House in Washington, where the president lives. When they come to Miami area, they book training sessions there. Celebrities come here all the time to go to the Fifth Street Gym. If you're lucky enough to be able to go there and you can sit down with people there, they will gladly tell you stories about Muhammad Ali, the greatest. He kept coming here to Miami Beach his whole life, and he had lifelong friends here who many of them are still alive. So we're right in Washington. Parallel to us is Collins Avenue, named after another Miami pioneer, and then Ocean Drive, which is the most famous strip. Now, guys, when we are in Ocean Drive, people tend to scream at us. They will scream at us. So we have to politely scream back. And I want to rehearse with you for a second. When I say 3, 2, 1, we all scream. 3, 2, 1. Woo! I know we're gonna do that. You'll see. So this is Washington Avenue. And then right in front of the diner, there is the Whopper Bar. Whopper, like in Burger King. Burger King is originated from Miami, 1954, and it's the only Burger King in America where you can order an alcoholic drink. You guys will see that, the Whopper Bar, and that's gonna be in the next traffic light on the right. Now on the left-hand side, you guys will see the beautiful-looking Miami Beach Police Station that appeared in the famous and funny movie franchise Police Academy. Now that's gonna be on the left-hand side. When we come to Miami Beach for dinner, we come here on the left-hand side to Española Way. You guys will see how crowded that thing is. It's 2 blocks of pedestrian traffic only. On the corner we have Old Mexico restaurant. On the other side, Havana 1957, Cuban restaurant. The rest of them, Spanish cuisine. Go there. Look at the poster here. Look at the mural. Look at this mural here. Marilyn Monroe, Gianni Versace, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. And here on this side of the wall, look back. That's Prince. That's an homage to a very famous Prince performance at the 2007 halftime Super Bowl show. Money to spend. By all means, come to Lincoln Road. There's a lot of fashion stores and a lot of art, and of course, restaurants and stuff. Now for dinner, go to Española. So Lincoln Road is 6 blocks of traffic, pedestrian traffic. It's going to be on the left-hand side. I'm going to scream at them. So we're taking Collins Avenue. I'm making it right here on Collins Avenue.
Collins.
If you look at the sign, it says Collins. Collins Avenue is named after John Collins, a Miami pioneer. John Collins came from New Jersey. He was a farmer. He bought land here for agricultural purposes. He imported 300,000 seeds of coconut, and he was not successful. By the way, the two symbols of Miami Beach are the coconut tree and the flamingo. None of those are native from here. So that Collins guy, he was not successful with the coconut plantations, and then he tried the avocados and mangoes, no success. At the end, with the help of Carl Fisher, when we crossed the traffic light on the right-hand side, a good example of Art Deco. This building over here, if you trace a line on any of these walls, you will see perfect symmetry. Trace a line from the center, perfect symmetry on each wall. And I want you to notice those structures, cantilever structures on top of the windows. They're called eyebrows. They're there to protect from the sun. At the time, there was no AC when they did that. And by the way, the windows of the buildings here cannot be the original ones. All the windows in Miami-Dade County, probably the whole state of Florida, have to be hurricane proof. Impact windows, they have to withstand winds of at least 175 hotel. And again, look at every wall. Trace a line in the center, perfect symmetry on both sides. This is owned by Gloria Stefan of Miami Sound Machine fame. Guys, welcome to Ocean Drive. Or in the sand. And those tents are there for the wine and food festival. So I want you guys to look at this building over here. That's Heights Hotel being renovated. Used to be owned by Madonna. Now, in the next block, you guys are gonna see what is considered to be the third most photographed house in America. The first one is the White House, President. Second one is Graceland, the King Elvis Presley Museum, and the third one is Gianni Versace, right there. Now, in this hotel, the Victor, are you guys familiar with the MTV Video Music Awards? Back in 2005, we hosted those, and Green Day, the famous rock band, performed from here. And by the way, those happened at the arena we saw at the beginning of the tour, and celebrities came to the red carpet in yachts, not limos. Guys, Versace's mansion right here. He was shot in those very steps back in 1997. He moved to Miami Beach in 1992. 5 years later, he was shot on those very steps. By the way, the steps made out of fossilized rock, coral rock. Gianni Versace's mansion. Today is a boutique hotel with about 10 rooms, only a few thousand per night. In this area, they have a beautiful pool and a restaurant. You can actually rent it for a private event. The third most photographed house in America, Gianni Versace's mansion. Now, coming up, a place called the Palace. The Palace Cafe. Every palace needs a queen. This palace has a few queens. It's a drag queen show place. Look at that. We get lucky, they're performing. No one is performing. Come on. Last night, the performer actually came to the bus and got here. And every table gets a fan. Look at that. Look at what wishes they make. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Guys, look to the right, look down, look at that cigar, Cuban cigar. Have you seen anything as big as that? The guy is holding it. Wow. Cigar like this big. For some reason, I don't like Ocean Drive tonight.
Bye.
Not right enough. Cleveland, the biggest outdoor venue right here. Now guys, on the left hand side there is the famous Miami Beach Club coming up. It the date and the temperature. Those people who come from places where it is very cold right now and snowy and freezing, look at that. They take pictures here showing like, see, we're in Miami Beach at 80 degrees. It has the temperature up and the day of the anyway, Art Deco, look at this beautiful building here, the Brickell. 1986, Calvin Klein did a photo shoot on top of that thing. And now coming up with those palm trees, that's Mango's Tropical Cafe, one of the most well-known places here for nightlife. They are supposed to close at 5 or 6 a.m. The ladies are going to be, you might not see, people are dancing on top of the bar, inside. Yeah, come on. Look at that. See? We get a private show. Thank you. We get private shows here. Oh, by the way, look at the second floor. Those guys are having a salsa lessons. And obviously they have no idea what they're doing. No idea whatsoever.
Wow, y son cosas ahí. Un apartamento.
Now guys, on any given night here in South Beach, you will see millions of dollars in the road. It's not us Miamians, it's tourists. They come and rent exotic and expensive cars to show up. That's it. That's how it works. Now, Gianni Versace, and if you look down, there is a sign there that says Gianni was here in red neon lights. Gianni was here because Gianni Versace used to come to this news cafe every morning to have breakfast and to read the newspaper. And the morning he was shot, he was coming from here, from News Cafe, back to his house, 3 blocks down, in 1997, and these guys are capitalizing on that fact that Gianni used to come here. Now guys, this next block, this is it. When you see a postcard of South Beach. Thank you. Look at the neon lights. Look at the colors. Now, in front of the Colony Hotel, and you guys can stand up because Tony Montana himself of Scarface, the movie. See, the restaurant is called Montana's Restaurant. Stand up because Tony Montana is driving this vehicle right here. Stand up for you guys to see. There is Tony Montana. Al Pacino, stand up. You've seen it? Look at that. By the way, those of you who know the movie, the famous chainsaw scene in the movie happened here. And those stairs is where his friend comes and saves him from the chainsaw in the very bloody and famous chainsaw scene of that movie, Scarface. Now guys, this part on the left is called Lummus Park. The Lummus brothers, real estate agents, gifted it to the city of Miami Beach with one condition: no construction ever. We're honoring that. The beach will be on the left hand side. And by the way, the water used to be where that promenade is. We gained on that promenade like a block or so. Here on the left hand and the right hand side, that's Amore, Italian restaurant. Now, if you guys want to try the best daiquiri in town, right here, CJ's Crab Shack. Best daiquiri in town. They give me daiquiri for free, so I have to shout out. I'm kidding. So if you look to the left, maybe you see some sheep there. Maybe not, but that's the entrance. And by the way, the famous Miami Beach colorful sign. The beach is going to be that direction. And this promenade goes all the 87 blocks of the city of Miami Beach. And that's what you see in the movies. People bicycling, jogging, running. Movies like Scarface, or TV series like Miami Vice, 1980s. Miami Beach, specifically South Beach, this area. was built in more than a decade. No new buildings were built here in Miami Beach. And that was it. George Perez. Look at that's to make a lot of money. Now, guys, we're gonna go back to Miami using the same causeway we used coming here. And then with the background. And again, that's one of the best views of the Miami Skyline. I'm actually going down because I want to get out of here for you guys to be able to stand and take pictures and selfies. Columns of that hotel are showing indigenous faces in honor of those Indians, indigenous tribes that were living here when the Spanish came and discovered us. So this is Brickell Avenue. go the other direction, we're gonna see all the banks and financial institutions on Brickell Avenue and many embassies and consulates. Brickell Avenue was developed in the 80s and have been growing. Left hand side, the third building, tall one at the end, that's the East Hotel. The East Hotel has on the 50th floor Sugar, the most famous rooftop in town. If you have a lot of money to spare, go to Sugar. You don't have to go on a weekend. You go on Monday, Tuesday, same thing. It's gonna be extremely crowded. Parking is gonna begin like $50. Drinks begin at $35, whatever. So do go and spend a lot of money there. So you know how they say that the city of New York, Manhattan, is the city that never sleeps? I can safely say the same about Brickell right now. If you look on the top here, on the left-hand side, there are letters formed by lights coming up right now. Look to the top. Mira para arriba. They spell Brickell City Center. Brickell City Center. Fancy Mall. Saks Fifth Avenue. Gucci, Mamucci, whatever name you want is going to be there. Fancy every suing them for $13 million. Look at the columns here. Look at the columns. See the indigenous faces? Now guys, look to the right. Look at the top. That's the Aston Martin residences. And here is the Miami Circle over there. The oldest archaeological site in North America. This is the mouth of Miami River. That's where it all begins. Right in front of us, I'm seeing the reflection in that building of the Miami Tower. Miami Tower is going to be on the left-hand side. It's changing colors right now. Sometimes during the winter, we lit it up in blue, and it is showing snowflakes. We don't have snow in Miami. That's the best we can come up with. Here on the right-hand side, look to the top. Aston Martin residences. You guys will see the Aston Martin logo right here coming up right now. Look at that. The interior is designed honoring the brand, Aston Martin. Miami River on the right-hand side, that's Brickell Key. Brickell Key, fancy and expensive condominiums. What happens here at Bayfront Park? Bayfront Park is right next to Bayside. There is a hotel coming up now on the right-hand side called the Intercontinental. Only 32 floors, that's the Intercontinental over here. On the wall on the left, that's where we raised up Mr. Neon on New Year's Eve. From 100,000 of us Miamians get together here to celebrate New Year's. And also, Bayfront Park, look at that water fountain, 9:31. We just began. Every 30 minutes, they show a water, light, and music show. In that promenade, every year, we put up a Christmas tree. A few years ago, the city of Miami went up to New Jersey. We bought a pine tree from a lady in New Jersey for $175,000 just for Miami to have the tallest Christmas tree in the country.
Wow.
Who cares? We don't even have snow, and we spent $175,000 for that. That's Miami for it. That's my fellow Cuban politicians. Now, here at Bayfront Park also every year we host, and coming up in March, every year we host here the Ultra Music Festival. That's EDM, electronic dance music, one of the most important EDM festivals in the world. Daily attendance for the 3 nights, between 50 and 60,000 people. Coming up now in March. We hate it because of the traffic. We love it because of the money coming in. But so that's Bayfront Park. So guys, we're back at Bayside. Thank you for tonight. You guys have been wonderful. You were interested. You were engaged. I love that. The fact that you guys were interested in my stories. I love my city, and it shows. So that's it. As promised, everyone is back in one piece. A round of applause for our driver, Moise. Thank you, Moise. So guys, as always, gratuities are appreciated, but only if you guys like the tour, and I'm gonna share them with the driver. Thank you for tonight. You guys have a good night. Let me see when it is safe for you guys to go down. Let's go, guys. Thank you.
No te pierdas los próximos videos para que conozcas más de esta hermosa ciudad. No olvides darle like, compartir y suscribirte a mi canal Pilar Explorando el Mundo, para más contenido sobre viajes, lugares, comida, cultura y mucho más. Gracias y hasta la próxima.